Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave review with me, RC. Quicksave review is basically a Let's Play mashed with a review for a game that I'm currently playing. And I'm currently playing Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sapling. And guys, you may have heard already that this game is a Paper Mario clone. And I'm going to get this out of the way immediately. Yes. That is exactly what it is, except you play as bugs. Look at my team here. You got the green guy, Kapu, I think is how you say his name. You have Leaf, which is the locust-looking bug behind him. And you have V, the little bee there. The other blue guy isn't part of the party. He's actually just joining us for this story quest here real quick. We're about to go talk to the queen. So guys, what I want to do here right off the bat, so that way, in case anybody is really looking forward to this game, I don't want to spoil anything. I am going to play this for a bit here just to show you off some of the game, or show off some of the game to you, I should say. But I don't want to spoil it for anybody who wants to know my feelings immediately. But I played about, as you can see here, counts up your time, about an hour and a half of the game. I just finished the first chapter of the game where you go through a dungeon and defeat the boss, and it's really good. It's a really good game. If you guys are sick and tired of the way Paper Mario has been the last few years, where it hasn't been much of an RPG, it's been more of a sort of like, you know, action platformy with RPG elements in it. You know, they've been using cards for fighting instead of like a traditional RPG approach. If you're tired of that whole thing, Bug Fables has got your back, because it seems like the team behind this was tired of that too, and they said, you know what, we're gonna make a completely new bug world here, like you see here, with all these cool looking bugs and cool looking leaf, you know, world and everything, you know, leaf and forest inspired world here. And they said, you know what, we're gonna do it here, and it's quite good. I'm very impressed with it so far. There's a couple little things we'll talk about along the way that, like, you know, are some cons, but for the most part, this game is great. It's $25. It's pretty much on everything. It came out on Steam last year. We're playing this on Switch today, but it's available on PS4 and Xbox One as well. But like I said, guys, before we go any further, before I spoil anything for you RPG fanatics out there, this game is really good. So if you're looking for another Paper Mario clone, or any Paper Mario clone that's actually as good as the Paper Mario series, this is it. So, without further ado, let's actually jump into the game here. With these characters here, you actually have these cool abilities where, you know, Kapu can actually use his horn and cut grass and get into, you know, other things that way. You have Leaf, who can turn things to ice, which is pretty interesting. And then you have the bee, V, who's kind of a spitfire. He's kind of flies off the handle. And actually, I don't know if any of these characters are he's or she's, to be quite honest. I'm just saying he, just out of habit. But to be fair, I don't actually know what any of the bugs' sexes are. They don't really get into that, except for the queen. I think it's fair to assume the queen is a female. But the bee has a sweet little boomerang move here, which is cool. I try to keep Kapu, though, as my main guy, because I feel like he is the leader of all this. So, alright, we just finished Chapter 1. Spoilers ahead here, guys. We just defeated, like, a huge spider in the Snake Mouth dungeon. We've just been dubbed Team Snake Mouth, because they didn't think we could do it. And not only did we do it, but we've been the first bug team to actually do it out of anybody who's gone. We got the artifact that was there, we brought it back, and we're about to go talk to the queen about it now. Team Snake Mouth. It's a pretty cool team name, actually. You had Jen and I worried, you know. Good to see you up and running. The river was not pleasant. So this is the first thing about this game that I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the biggest fan of the text sound that plays when they're talking. It's a little grating. If you're using headphones and you're playing this just by yourself, to me, the talking sounds are just a bit grating. It's not enough for me to hate the game or stop playing the game or anything like that. It just gets on my nerves a little bit. Concerns the least we can show. Your team is so reliable, maybe we'll have to ask for help sometime. Maybe. For a good reward. Nonsense, V. Fellow explorers have our help anytime. So, this is the one thing I like about this game too, is that the characters already are so well defined. Capu, the green rhinoceros beetle looking dude, he is always about doing the right thing and being helpful to everybody. And V is almost the complete opposite. V can be somewhat of a coward and reacts just immediately and always looks for a reward. So they're polar opposites, but they work as a team, which is kind of funny. Promise we'll ask if ever need help. Sure. Gonna bankrupt us, Cabu. But meh, time to go questing again. Let's stay away from rivers. Good idea. Alright, let's jump up here. Hey, you're back. Let's see how you've been doing with that metal of mine. So one of the systems in this game, and we'll get into this in just a second. This guy gave us a medal that we can wear. So you have a metal system in here. Obviously you have your inventory, and the inventory is going to have all these different items that you can use to, you know, bring your health back up or bring your team points back up. Team points are, you know, used for special abilities you could use in battle, which is pretty cool. But the medal system I actually think is pretty cool. You can actually raise your medal points to equip different badges for your team. So for example, on V, the bee, I have HP plus, which gives the bee 2 HP added to the total there. And then Poison Defender with Capu increases an ally's defense while poisoned by 1. So if he happens to be poisoned, which he was when we were fighting against a spider, his defense goes up. So something good to wear. Now, the medal that guy was referring to is this hard mode one. Now, you can wear this, make the enemies harder, but they'll give you more experience or rewards. So I think it's actually pretty smart that they put it in there, because what that means is it's basically a free equipable where if you find yourself in a situation where you need to grind up to get a little bit more powerful, you can do that and a little bit more quickly by fighting enemies that are a little bit harder. I haven't gotten to that point yet, though. Basically, I've gained 2 levels so far. Gaining a level, you gain these little like tree points. I forget what exploration points or whatever they're called. And then you gain levels by every 100 you collect, I believe. I think it was 100 first, and then it's 101. I assume the new one's going to be 102. And then once you level up, you could pick between leveling up your HP or other points and stuff, which is kind of cool. It's actually a nice system that works out pretty well. But I like the medal system. It's actually pretty helpful with the badges that we've gotten so far. And I say badges because that was in one of the, I don't know if it was Paper Mario or one of the Mario Luigi games, but they have the badge system. So the badge system, you can equip different badges that do different things for your characters, which is cool. Now, of course, you have another panel where you can find discoveries. You have a bestiary. You know, there's a recipe book. There's all kinds of stuff in here that we haven't even gotten into yet because we're only an hour and a half into the game. So let's see, what do we got over here? I don't think there's anything else to explore in here. So let's head out. Look at this slug dude over here. Welcome to our humble stall. Please excuse my wife, she has a short temper. Can I help you with something? We're just browsing. So it looks like here we can finally buy some stuff, which is pretty cool. So you buy Spice Berry, worth 12 berries. You collect berries as currency. It says a blazing hot berry that boosts an ally's attack for 2 turns. Burly Berry, a super bitter berry that boosts an ally's defense for 2 turns. Magic Seed. Magic Seed revives an ally with 7 HP, pretty powerful. Excuse me. Then you have Quick Flee, a favor to those who know when to retreat. Makes fleeing battles a bit easier. There must be a medal you can equip, or perhaps some other kind of item. We're back in business. Check out what we have in stock. Stand near an item and press A. If you want to sell stuff, talk to my husband about it. So I don't really want to sell anything just yet. Aha! We found a mistake. Why would you let this happen? It recovers 1 TP, but don't eat it. Don't say you weren't warned. Uh-oh. So they have a couple of items like that in the game, actually, which is kind of funny. You have the mistake, and I thought I had another one like that too. The danger, yeah, it's right at the top. The danger shroom. It says this mushroom is really dangerous. Unfortunately, it's super delicious, and it restores 1 TP at a price. So that one and mistake seem like they're kind of in the same realm. Like, if you eat them, something bad's gonna happen, but it'll give you 1 team point. So keep that in mind. I wish I could talk to this little snail guy. He's pretty funny. Okay, let's move in here. Currently not home. If you need me, leave a message with the lovely ladybugs next door. Madeline. So the thing is, I have no idea where the queen is. That is our current mission. I'm not a kid anymore, Levy. Let me help. Deb, please don't do anything reckless. I will take care of both of us. Now, I do remember, I don't know if... Settings, let's see... 3D outlines, stick sensitivity... I know there was a button I could push that would make everybody talk to each other about what's going on. I have to click a stick in? There was a point where like everybody started talking to each other to say like what you do next, and now I'm having a hard time actually figuring out what that button was. There it is, the minus button on the Switch controller. It's nice to be in the outskirts. Indeed, it's a relief to return to the association safely. It's already built pretty recently. I haven't been out here that long, so I don't really know. Regardless, it makes me pretty nostalgic. Back then, everyone thought V was a small, helpless child. Stop, the nostalgia trip is over. Okay, they just talked about some story. Let's see, maybe we gotta leave here. Ah, yes, the castle. Another thing I really like about this game is the music. It's pretty catchy. The battle music has like sort of like a jazzy feel to it, which I really liked. Alright everyone, the palace is through the gate ahead. So Leaf, the story behind Leaf, we found him in the cave, captured by the spider, and he came back to this village and he says things kind of look familiar but different, and we're not quite sure what his story is at the moment. He must have been somebody who went like to that cave long ago, lost his memory or something like that. But well, I have a feeling we're gonna find out pretty soon here. Alright, let's see, don't worry, let's go. Okay, they're saying big reward time, let's go talk to the queen. We're gonna head right to the queen here so we can get our mission in place. Whatever the queen is gonna send us to do. If it isn't Etil, V, and Kabu too. Mackie, perfect timing. So Mackie's a guy who like completely undersold us as a team. Like he didn't think that we'd be able to get through Snake Mouth's cave. He was a complete jerk about it, though he did let us go. We did like a practice tutorial fight with him, and he was kind of like, okay, you guys go ahead. They just spread quickly, so you two succeed. You conquered Snake Mouth. You made a friend even. You bet we did. You were all worried for nothing. Seems my intuition was correct. I'm quite relieved. I have arranged a meeting with the queen for you. She's expecting us right now. Well. Alright, there goes Etil. The blue beetle guy. Let's go, lead the way. Oh, okay, Mackie's in our team now, for now. For now. Something doesn't seem quite right in here, does it? These little crystals are your save points. Again, just like, you know, a Paper Mario or a Mario Luigi game, you hit the block to save. In this, you hit those little crystals to save. Very, very similar. Lots of similarities, guys. Mackie, there you are. You know the queen hates waiting. Please forgive us for the delay. We're ready, though. Objections, the sooner we answer our doubts, the better. That'll do. Let us proceed, then. Let us. You now stand before your majesty, Queen Elizant II. Or Elizant II, I should say. Elizant II. Come on. So it's true. So you're the brave ones who found the Snake Mouth artifact. Wonderful. So very wonderful. Lieutenant, you are dismissed. You have your own business to attend to, as you wish, my queen. Okay. Time is precious. Let us not waste it. The artifact. Hand it over. I like V's reply. Reward first. Man, fine. Okay. how's this all gonna go down? A clue into the everlasting sapling my mother spent her life looking for. So in the beginning of the game, they tell you that this whole quest is based on finding the everlasting sapling. Now, the everlasting sapling is supposed to be a very, very powerful artifact. Such beauty. Beauty which should belong to the Ant Kingdom. We got a crystal berry. You got 30 berries. Whoa, this is a ton. Brave explorers, you performed a valiant task. Valiant task. Your place in the history of our kingdom is assured. Congratulations. It is praise well earned. Oh, of course. Thank you, Your Highness. First be in the Hall of Fame. Woo! Thanks. Could we ask something? Suppose we could afford time for one question. What will it be? Your Highness. Uh-oh. What is all this fuss about? Urgent news. Confidential information. It's about that. What could that be? I leave you to your mission. While you're at it, inform Ortiz that the next expedition is confirmed. Of course, I shall move out at once, Your Highness. Alright. You three, I'll bless you with a head start. Zariant, brief them about the Golden Hills expedition. Heed me. Reports state that an ancient artifact lurks in the Golden Hills. This is a small rural settlement beyond our kingdom. It can be reached through a tunnel south from the Explorers Association. Isn't that Bee Kingdom territory? Ooh, jeez. Talk to the locals, obtain information, seize the artifact, no matter the cost. If you understood my command? Yes. Alright then, take this map just in case. Great, we're getting a map, good. Although, I'd hope you know how to head south. You never know. Map of Bugaria. Or Bugaria, however you want to say it. I'm assuming Bugaria, you know, the whole bug situation. Thanks. So about our question, whatever it was, I'm sure it can wait. This is of utmost importance. Head out. Alright. Indeed, it'd be unwise to anger our queen. Alright, so it looks like the question gets delayed. We are now starting, officially, Chapter 2. Sacred Golden Hills. So, the art style of this game is quite nice. I really, really like the look of it. Besides the talking sound, the me going, that irritates me just a bit. The other thing that gets to me a little bit is that sometimes the art style, though they're in a 3D world for the most part, you know, with this sort of drawn comic booky type look, the characters are 2D, they flip, which is totally okay. It's very Paper Mario. But there have been situations where characters are sort of a hybrid 3D flat 2D thing, you know, 2D sprite meets 3D, and it doesn't look right. Like, we just fought a spider in the last dungeon, and the spider's legs, when they're in front of the spider, like where you could see them, they look good, but you could see they go all around the spider. Obviously the spider has 8 legs, right? But they're like this as opposed to like this. So you're seeing these flat legs go into the distance. They just look strange. They don't look right. That's something I feel like they probably should have, you know, edited or changed a little bit before that. And that applies to a couple of things in the game like that look a little bit strange. But other than that, I really, really dig the art style. Did I say art smile? Art style. I really dig your art smile. It's a beautiful art smile. Alright, I got a big scare earlier, but I have to admit we did really well. We got to celebrate maybe in the Golden Hills Festival. For those of you who haven't played a Paper Mario game before or a Mario and Luigi RPG before, there is a lot of talking and a lot of exposition. It's an RPG. That's what you get. So if you guys are bored that there's no combat yet, get used to it. This is what you're going to see a lot of the time is talking and exposition and stuff. So, let's see. Leaf, you could pretend to be happy or something. V, Kabu, may we confess something? Our team left for Snake Mouth. The queen was Elizant the First. That's not possible. Yeah, I wasn't even born when the new queen took the throne. It's the truth. The plaza has changed. There's a new queen. We can't find our team anywhere. We've been trapped for decades? We don't even know. I don't know if bugs live that long, do they? We hoped we were just fuzzy, but walking around has confirmed it. Leaf? And this new queen, she rubs us the wrong... Can't just say that in here. Elizant the First was kind of understanding. The new queen doesn't quite live up to her. Damn, he's just like letting it all out right here in the palace. Sorry, too much has happened. We didn't get a chance to ask anything either. Yikes, what should we do? This isn't normal at all. So they're trying to convince him, stay with us, stay with, you know, we'll stick together, we'll figure it all out. Once again, we're left with little choice. You're fun to be around, at least. Well, that's good. At least Leaf has a good personality, wants to stick around with the team. Thank you, Leaf. Together we conquered Snake Mouth. Together we'll figure this out. For now, let's focus on this mission. We'll be okay. Well, there we go. That's a good team. Okay, let's head out. I want to get you guys seeing some battle stuff here. So yeah, see what they did with the ropes here? The ropes you'd think would be flat, but they duplicate the sprite so that way, like, when you go to the side, it looks thicker. Excuse me. So they did good by the rope there, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why they didn't do that with the spider as well. Give him the thick legs. Who's this guy? A moth? Hey, Udder, got any quests for me? That may be the worst talking sound in the game so far. Looking for quick and dirty ones, ain't you, V? We'd like to see any and all available ones if possible. Okay, so these are side quests, I guess. Sorry, guys, my throat tonight. Alright, Nonsense V. Helping others is its own reward. See how nice Kapu is? Oh, how noble. It's moving, really. Kinda. Alright. I'll make all quests available for you lot. The moth talks like you're squeaking a horn or something. Not the biggest fan of that. Alright, so this is cool. You can get all kinds of different side quests to do. Ian's been going through a rough patch because it's been getting less visitors. Would someone stay a night and write an honest review? There's a complimentary honey drop just for checking in. Yeah, let's take that one. Do your best. So this is kind of nice because, okay, it says you can check out your current quests in the menu. See, medals, library. Is it in here? Yeah, quest list. There you go. In review required. So we gotta go to the inn. Is this... Where's the inn? Oh, it's probably where the moon is. Sorry about that. Well now, Leaf, after all, he must be famished. If he's been in that cave that long, I mean, when's the last time he ate? We should grab something to eat. Yeah, it would also be a good time to prepare for the trip, would it not? Commercial area is right over there. Indeed, it's got it all. Metals, items, and even a chef. All of us are going out. A little shopping wouldn't be the worst. Just go easy on the budget. Anyways, let's go hit up Fry for some food. Let's go do the inn thing first. Do a side quest. We're gonna stand on your desk, lady. Your stick desk. Hey, I've come to write a review. Oh, by the Queen, really. I am so glad you've come. Be glad, after the review, our standard fare is 3 berries a night. So for you, 3, that would be 9 berries. With a free honey drop on the house. But since you're writing a review for the inn, you can stay here for free tonight. Alright. Trying to bribe us. Worry not, innkeeper. We'll accept your generous offer. Please make sure we have the same experience as all your guests, and we will keep the price of stay in mind for our review. Phew. Alright then. Your room is upstairs. I hope you'll have a lovely night. I hope so too. Please come talk to me when you wake up so I can get your review. It's great sleepy time music. Love it. Okay, there's our honey drop. She seems a little happier than she did the day before. Did you sleep well? Uh-oh. I haven't had a bed so cozy in years, or any bed really. It was good. It was great, yes. My bed hurt my back. Alright, service is still good. I need the confidence boost. You're great. I can't wait to come again. Come back anytime. Yes, of course. Quest complete. Let me check the board. Alright, so it automatically completes for you. Yeah, okay, that's great. So you don't have to come back and turn it in or something. Okay, so there you go. That's how side quests work. Get the side quest, go do the thing, whatever. I guess it's good practice to just grab everything, right? That's just how these games work, right? If you get side quests from a board, you try to take everything you can, because eventually, you never know who you're going to run into. They might have a little question mark above their heads that you can, you know, talk to them and get it started. Get the ball rolling. That's the way to do it, baby. All right. Said we should go to the commercial district here. I apologize, guys. We're like a half hour into this video. We haven't even done a single fight yet, but this is how these games go. It's Postmaster or something, right? Special ant storage offer for the month. For a limited time, we're letting you sign up for a junior account. You can store and take out 35 items for free. Who does like free? No more tears over having to skip that crunchy leaf. Sounds pretty good. Right? There's no way you wouldn't want this. I'll sign you up right now. Our lucky day. Sure feels nice to get cool stuff without doing anything. Yeah, no kidding, right? And it's done. Talk to me whenever you want to use our services. Okay, I will. The other thing that's cool too is like this town definitely feels alive. You got, you know, bugs walking around, tons of bugs to talk to. It's very cool the way they put this all together. And I'm actually very impressed with the writing. The writing, I think, is what impresses me most about this game. The jokes are usually pretty funny, if not, you know, they're a little sappy, but they're really good. All the characters are defined in a good way. You got your mysterious character, you got your, you know, honest to a fault character, you got your hot-headed character. They're all defined in different ways, which when they say a thing, you're like, of course that character would say that. The end part was, that, in my opinion, like a very good example of that. Let's see, we're gonna buy a couple crunchy leaves here, I think. How many of these can we get? We'll just get 3 for now. I think that's enough. What is over this way? She did say we had a map now, right? So how does one view the map? I am not sure. Interesting that they say you get a map, but they didn't really go over it. Whoa, look at this dude. Hairy moth. Except for you, stay away from water. You never know what kind of monsters might be lurking below the surface. He says with water right here. So if we switch to this guy, I'm pretty sure he can freeze this. Yes, he can. And then at any point, this guy can run in and break that ice if you want. So typically what we could do here is freeze this and then use it as a platform to get over that. But I don't think if we freeze this even at its small, like lowest point, that we can actually get up over there. Oh, but it looks like we can do it here though. That's one of the coolest things in the game too. I love these little jump pads. They're very fun to use. So then we head out here. Then we freeze it. There we go. And look at this. What do we get? He found a Bug Me Not medal. Defeats any weak enemy on the field upon touching them. Wow, that's pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and see what we need for that. Yeah, we got 1 medal point left, so we're gonna just equip it. That's pretty sweet. What do we got up over here? There's like a berry bank or something like that. There's all kinds of stuff here. Oh, hello there. Are you explorers? Indeed, good sir. We've taken your request. Oh, thank you. I really need you to return this book to the palace library for me. It's quite past the return date. You're not an ant, though, right? How'd you take it out? I asked Jen and Erie to get the book for me. They seem to be busy, so they can't return it. Here's the book. You're really helping me out here. Okay, so we're returning an overdue book, right? How silly is that? Gotta love it, though. Really dig this town music, man. Is she sad, or I can't tell. Feel free to sit down and relax. Okay. She seemed really sad. We're gonna return this book, and then we're gonna get on with the quest here, so you guys can see some battles and stuff. I think you've definitely seen a bit of the story and exposition and whatnot here. I think it's important that we check out the battle system. Yeah, right after returning this overdue book, of course. I'm just a bug, living in a bug world. Okay, I'm assuming the library must be the one with the book. We have a book to return. Oh, thank you. It is a bit overdue, but I will forgive you as explorers are always busy. Thanks for your patronage. Alright, let's return to Ali and get our reward. Oh, we gotta go back to him? Lame. He must have known that we wouldn't get charged for the overdue book. Oh, nope, didn't mean to talk to you, dude, sorry. False alarm. Oh, you delivered it, thank you. It was a walk in the park. Now you get to deliver our reward. Of course, this should be enough, I think. 15 berries. Okay, so nice, hard, cold berries. By the way, you have another book I need returned. I kind of forgot. Oh boy. This is like super inefficient. We're charging double. Sorry, I gave you all the spare berries I had, though. It's alright, B. We can turn it after a briefing. That's not the point. Just this once, Ali will definitely charge next time. He really can't just walk it over there? I mean, come on. Just be like, hey, this belongs here. I'm sure they would understand, even though it's way overdue. Alright, let's try to make our way to some battles and stuff. We haven't even explored over here yet, but we'll come back to this another time. Oh wow, you can even buy upgrades. Increase an ally's HP by 2. Oh wow. Increases the party's TP by 3. Are these medals or are these... Raises enemy... Yeah, these must be medals. Yep, interested in medals. Okay, we're good. We'll come back another time. We're already full up on medals. We don't have any points to wear anything anyway. But that's good to know. I know someone mentioned it. That they said that you could buy medals in town. It's good to know that you can find some more there. Relatively affordable as well. May I borrow some berries? Please, we need to eat. Did we already eat? Or, no, I thought they, rather we didn't eat, but we got food. I thought that they just meant that they wanted to pick up some items that you can eat along the way. I thought that's what they meant. We literally gotta go eat somewhere. Chow of your life. Bring me ingredients and I will make you some chow. Chop chop. Okay, let's cook with one ingredient. Show me what you got. Let's cook with that. Yeah, sure. Let's see what happens. Here it is, a masterwork. Eat up, small fry. You got a cooked danger. Cooking amplified this mushroom's taste and danger. Restores 5 TP at a price. Come back later when your stomach growls again. Ha 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 ha. Wow. This looks really tasty, thanks. Can't explore on an empty stomach, you guys really shouldn't be eating that thing. We've got to go south to the Golden Settlement. Off we go. Okay. Logbook updated. Alright, so if we go to our... There's got to be a much easier way to get to your logbook, right? It's like, man, you got to go through so many menus to get over to it. There's got to be some kind of shortcut. Let's see. Head to the tunnels south of the association. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, by the way, here are those pieces of grass that we can totally rip up with his horn, which is fun to do. What is this thing? Check this out. Knock knock. What is this about? Entry code 2405. Last month's code is no longer valid after the incident. Please use the new code. That was great, V. Shut it. Hey, let me in. It's me, V. Ask Shades about me or something. There's no one here unless you know the code. Scram. This place seems shady. Knock. Excuse me, what is this place? V, you brought others with you? Ah, so you do know me. Open up now or tell everyone about this place. Seriously, I'll ruin you. Try, V. You won't last a night after you do. Eep. Seriously, what is happening here? If you know what's best for you, you better stay away, all of you. Well, that was a fun detour. Thanks for the good time, V. I guess we'll have to find the new code somewhere. Maybe someone we help out comes here too. Let's not get too sidetracked. Yes, let's do this after chapter 2, or at least next time we come back here. Oh my god, guys. 40 minutes into this video, we haven't even fought anything yet. I hope you're having a good time, though. Actually, we should, I think there's a save crystal here. Here we go. I was gonna say, we should really save after doing all this stuff. Quite honestly, if I was playing alone, I would just keep on checking things out in the town there. But I think it's important that we move on so you guys can see more of this game. Okay, so that is one of our weak enemies that died because of the metal. That's actually pretty cool. Died as well. So it looks like we get items. We got a hard seed. It can't be eaten like this, but you can try tossing it at an enemy. Okay, works like a rock situation. Somebody help! Oh no. Oh, that's not nice. I don't know anything. The renowned Professor Neolith doesn't know anything? Spill the beans about the artifacts or pay with your life. Oh gods. Stop, I will not allow this injustice any longer. Kabu, she knows him? Assaulting someone who can't even fight, you have no dignity. Alright. Let's get in on this. You made your choice to protect my friend. I'll take you to, okay. These crooks are soldiers from the Wasp Kingdom. Oh, the Wasps are bad news. I'm just assuming. They're usually bad news in most scenarios, right? We'll help out. Doesn't matter how many of you appear, we will complete our mission for the Wasp's King. Focus your efforts on one of them, we will handle the other one. Okay, fair. We didn't need your help, but thanks, let's go. V, always the most gracious person. Alright, so here we go. All the characters have like a specific strange little gimmick to their attack. And, you know, it's very similar again to what is in Paper Mario. So here we hit attack. You actually have to hold the bottom arrow on your stick or on your D-pad, and when you let go, that's when you can hit him. If you miss the opportunity when that light lights up at the end, he'll either miss or do like 1 point of damage, and it's not very powerful. This guy, he'll attempt to you know, throw his little ice ball at him, and when he does that, you have to actually match the button press at the end of it, which I have been terrible at. This is the attack that I have been the most terrible at. I forget what buttons are on the controller. I always remember B and A, but X and Y for some reason I always forget. So let's see if I can get it here. A, got it. Only got one for a great there, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and do V's here. V's got a, it's a boomerang, but they call it the beamerang, which is really funny. This one you just have to match the arrow sort of like Mario Golf style. Get it in the green and boom, you get a great. So here as well, if you're able to block at the precise moment, or at least close to where the enemy is going to attack you, if you just hit the A button, you'll block, and a lot of times you'll get reduced damage, which is pretty helpful. Let's see, so Kabu doesn't have any, like, super helpful abilities that he can use. However, I'll show you one of the big moves here, one of the cool skills that you can do with Leaf, which is Ice Fall. So this takes up 4 points of the little rainbow, you know, team points that you got up there. But it is pretty powerful. That only did one, but we froze him. So now V actually has a cool tornado toss ability, which I've used once, but I didn't quite understand what I was doing. That's always been the thing with any Paper Mario or Mario Luigi game, is that all of their special skills, you really got to practice them to get them right. But when you're using them in battle, you only get the one chance, and it spends your points no matter what, which is annoying. But V also has the ability to heal and cure poison as well, which is also very helpful. We're just going to stick with the old beamerang here. See, I just missed, so I only got to hit one. Not really good at timing that there. One of the other helpful things, too, is that at any point, if you go to strategies, you can actually switch order, or you can even use, where is it, turn relay, and you can switch turns between characters, and that becomes really helpful because some characters you can't attack in the air, some you can't attack on the ground because they're lifted up, whatever it is. Like, Kapu can only attack enemies on the ground, so he's not very helpful if you have a creature that's, you know, suspended in air. A lot of times you want to switch him with V, and with V, what's going to happen there is the B will, you know, knock them out of the air onto the ground. And I apologize, guys. I did not realize that the whole time I'm sitting here, that you could not see V. But there's V in the battle, throwing the boomerang up and down. It's got a pretty cool idle animation. Okay, let's see. Back to the fight. So I'm getting greats with them. Okay, we took him out. But I was only hitting for once, which was not very powerful. We underestimated them. We must report this at once. Count your blessings, explorers. You won't be so lucky next time. So that's your battle sequence. I mean, that's what your battles are going to be like in this game. It's going to be a love-hate situation for those of you who haven't played a game like this, or, you know, for those of you who haven't played a game like this before, because, you know, it's either you're going to love the type of, you know, battle system they have here, or you're going to hate it. You know, it's very traditional, very old-school RPG. I am definitely a fan of it. I'm one of those guys that when I play these types of games, you know, I really like the battle system for the first 6 hours or so, and then it starts to kind of like get old after a while. Like whenever I play, you know, a Paper Mario game or a Mario Luigi game, I love the game, but you know, I forget which one it was I was playing on the 3DS. It was like Dream Team or something like that, and I think it was a really long game. It was like 20-something hours. By the time I got to like, you know, the 18-hour, 20-hour mark, I was just like so tired of the battle system at that point because it's the same thing over and over and over. So it gets really repetitive. But anyway, thank you. It would have been a steep fight without your help. Think nothing of it, explorers. Or no, I'm sorry. Think nothing of it. Explorers must support each other. She says, what a scare. Thank you all so much. Really thought I'd croak before finishing my research. Neo. I'm so glad you're all right. Kabu. It was thanks to your timely appearance. This has to be fate. So, who's this Professor Neolith guy? You don't know? Professor Neolith is the leading authority in archaeology. Oh, nice to meet you. Shucks, I'm not that famous. Neo and I met in the Lost Sands while I traveled to the Ant Kingdom. He helped me find my way. It was nothing compared to saving me from that ambush. I'm not sure why, but I thought that the professor was a female bug. It's very slender type of look. Coincidentally, I was examining this tunnel, linking the outskirts to the Golden Path. Never expected to get assaulted, although a less visited path does lend itself to it. When I overheard, they seem to be looking for artifacts as well. I'll have to make sure to report that upon our return. The wasps have behaved for a few moons, but they can't be planning anything good. If it's going to be this unsafe, maybe I should cancel this trip and head back. I'd like to escort you. Whew. I think if he says phew, Cabu was going to be like, well, there goes my... He was probably going to ask him to join them, right? You know? We're on our way there as well, so we'll catch up to you eventually. It'll be a fun festival with everyone there. Let's play some of the games later, Neolith. Neo, stay safe. Let's hang out later. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'll call you. I'll give you a little bug ringy dingy. All right. Into the tunnel we go. All right, so this is different. There we go. There's a block right there for you. Okay. So it looks like this guy we actually need to flip up. There we go. No, he did not flip on his back. We had another creature in the first dungeon that would actually flip on its back, so that is why I said that. Anyway, moving on. Ah, right there. See the X. I always forget X is the top one. Always forget. Wow. No damage. And he's down. There we go. We're getting close to a level up here, so we'll play at least to, we're gonna play at least to another save point and a level up here, so you guys can check that stuff out too. Nice. That was a perfect block right there. 0 damage. So as you can see here, I'm gonna put into practice what I was just talking about with switching turns. So let's switch order. And we're gonna switch order one more time and put V out in front. V is gonna use the Beamerang. Knock him down. Boom. Let's see if I can nail it this time. Ah, I hit the wrong button again. It's X that gets me every single time. I don't know why. Don't know why. Oops, I meant to keep him. There we go. I want to do some wrecking of these leaves over here. What do we got going on here? The sign's faded, you can barely make out what it says. Something about ants and welcome. You can kind of make out, there's like a little, this is something you can blow up and there's a little path over there. Obviously something we can't do at the moment. So one of the weird things with this game too is that like I haven't found a good way to like have my characters attack the enemy first. Maybe this will do it. That did actually do it. Oh no, see, it got right back up and attacked me. Oh crap. Oh jeez. Retaliation. Did not know that the mosquitoes were going to do that. Alright, I don't have a good move here. Let's see. We could do a turn rally with V, though. Now, the turn rally, what that does is it makes it so you can bring other characters up to take another character's turn. However, that will make the attack for the character you just selected more weak, is what happens. A little bit of a trade-off. V seems to be the most talented at blocking things from the enemies. There we go, there's a level up. Wow, that was a lot of points. Break up! Alright, so at this point we can pick points for different things. So you could pick between a health point, one for every character. So far I picked health points each time, and it's been super helpful. You can also pick 3 teamwork points, so you have more of those to use in a battle, which will definitely be helpful. And then of course you could add 3 battle points too. So it's a hard pick because we can go back to town, we can get more medal points, we could pick 3 teamwork points so that way we can heal each other more if needed. And of course, having one extra health point for everybody is always helpful too. I think what I'm going to do is this time we'll go health point again, and then the next time we'll go metal, so we can apply a metal, or more metals, or wear them, whatever. Wear more metals. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't say it. Brain not working right. Kabu also learned Heavy Strike. That's pretty cool. He's got a new ability. Okay, yeah, grab that berry. Okay, we want this guy. Leaf. So that way he can freeze this. And then we switch back to Kabu. Creepy dungeon music. I dig it. So he's gonna knock that ice over so we can pop over here and walk through the tunnel. So basically that room we just played there with the enemy bugs and the level up and all that stuff, like that is typically what you're gonna experience in the dungeon. When I was in the first dungeon, it was just like room after room after room of that kind of stuff. But yeah, guys, we're going on almost an hour of this video here. I'm gonna save here and I'm pretty much gonna call it there. I think that gives you a good look at what this game is. I'm sure from this point on, you're probably gonna end up seeing more battles and that kind of thing. Yeah, because like there's a little acorn guy there, which I will save for you guys to check out if you play this game. But as I said at the top of the video, I really dig this game. I think it's really, really cool. I think they did an amazing job bringing this like bug world to life. I really like the art style. I would say 98% of the time. The other 2%, I think there's like a weird choice for some of the characters, the way they move or whatever's going on. And you might notice it too, but for the most part, it's not something I ever think about or look at, you know? But overall, the writing, the exposition, the characters, the jokes, all of this stuff is like really well done. Like it's really good writing for all that stuff. Has made me laugh a couple times, and I would say laugh like whoa, like chortled, like guffaw, like you know, double over laughing. But it's just like stuff I didn't expect. Like earlier when they were in the inn, and Capu said like, well, actually the bed hurt my back while I was, you know. But he's too nice to really like speak up about it. I really like that kind of stuff, and I think it gives the game like a lot of great character, you know. I actually saw something spinning up there, but I wasn't sure if that was a collectible item or what. You guys see it up there, like right in the top corner? There's like something with petals up there that's spinning behind that red bush right there. Wait a minute, we may have found a secret here before we take off. Aha! Crystal berry, look at that. I knew I saw something up there. I knew I wasn't going too crazy. Let's go ahead and save there. And that puts us at what? Okay, so yeah, we played almost a whole another hour of this game. And I will definitely keep playing this game to see where it goes because I really like the characters and really, really enjoying the game. And guys, I hope this video helped you decide whether this is a game for you or not. Fans of Paper Mario, I think, are gonna fall all over this. And people who haven't played, you know, an RPG or not fans of RPGs, I'm not so sure. But this could be like your first RPG that you experience and have a really good time with, or it could just be one that you add to your pile of favorites, you know. But regardless of which way you approach it, I think it's a great game. I think it's worth playing. And guys, I just want to say thank you for watching, and of course, I'll see you all next time.